Next pose we're doing is Uttanasana, or standing forward fold. And yogis, yoginis, the version we're doing here is we're not so concerned about getting the hands to the ground or getting the head toward the ground or anything like that. What we're focusing on here is keeping spinal extension, really long spine, and not getting that hunched spine as we try to bend over. I'd like you to position yourself either next to something that's solid, that's not going to move, and this could be the kitchen or bathroom cupboards, it could be the side of a couch, it could be a chair with legs and the chair being sturdy and it's not going to move, it could be the bed, something that you can push the hands against that's fairly low to the ground that's not going to move. So take a moment to get yourself set up there. You won't really need your mat. And stand maybe about a couple feet in front of that object, whatever it is. Feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Feet facing straight forward, just like Tadasana. And bring your hands onto that support and come into the deepest squat that you can, where you're aiming to get the ribs resting right on the thighs. Hands are pressing into that surface and giving you a little bit of support, and this will take some pressure off of the knees. The top of your head is aiming toward that same support and drawing out of the spine, and so even right now you're working to get some length in the spine. Now, using the support of the hands, press in to the inside edges of the feet, the big toe mounds, and take the inner thighs back and apart. Just like we did at the beginning of class with the Pez dispensing. You'll feel that back sit bones move away from each other and exaggerate this so much that you even start to feel a nice lumbar curve returning, so the low back dipping down toward the ground. And what you should also work to be feeling here is the tummy or the low ribs still resting on the thighs. Exhale, drop the head, let the head be heavy, and begin to straighten the legs, working to keep that curve in the low back as much as you can, and working to keep the feeling that the tummy is still on the thighs. As soon as you start to lose that and you feel that the tummy or the low ribs pulling away from your thighs, that's the stretch right there. Just hold there, use the support of your hands on the object, and just breathe. Even here, keep the inner thighs moving back and apart. That's going to help take you a little bit deeper into the stretch. Keep all that muscular energy and engagement in the legs, and the upper body will feel a little more secure and a little more willing and able to relax. Use the breath. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. On the inhale, breathing into the feeling of the stretch. Exhaling, seeing if there is a little more space to fold forward and straighten the legs a little bit more. 2 more deep breaths. At the end of your second exhale, take your hands onto your waist, bring the elbows up toward the ceiling, look forward, inhale, come up to standing. I invite you to take that stretch one more time and play with the having that support there. You can even press the head in itself into the support if you like, and let the hands be freer on the shins, and start to use your body sort of as its own laboratory to see what works for you to get the hamstrings to open up a little bit more.